What is a recall election and how it works? Have you ever wondered how voters can remove an elected official from office before their term is up? That's where recall elections come into play. This process allows citizens to hold public officials accountable if they feel those officials are not doing their jobs effectively or have lost the public's trust. So, how does a recall election work? First, citizens or groups who want to initiate a recall must file an application to start gathering signatures for a recall petition. In some states, this application must include specific reasons for the recall. Once the application is approved, the real work begins. Next, petitioners have a set timeframe to collect signatures from registered voters. The number of signatures needed usually depends on a percentage of the votes cast in the last election for that office. This percentage can vary from state to state, so it's important to know the specific requirements where you live. Once the signatures are collected, the next step is verification. Election officials will check the signatures to ensure they are valid. If enough valid signatures are gathered, the recall petition qualifies for the ballot, and a recall election is scheduled. The timing of the recall election can differ based on state laws, but it usually takes place within a specific number of days after the petition qualifies. On the ballot, voters will typically see a question asking whether the official should be recalled. In some states, the ballot may also include candidates who could replace the official if the recall is successful. In other cases, a separate election or appointment process will follow. Recall elections are most common at the local level, targeting positions like city council members or mayors. However, some states allow recalls of state officials as well. The rules and procedures for recall elections can vary significantly from one state to another, as they are outlined in state constitutions or laws. For instance, in Kansas, all public officials except judicial officers can be recalled, and state law specifies the procedures and grounds for doing so. In Oregon, the recall ballot includes the reasons for the recall and the official's statement of justification, giving voters clear information to consider. This process is an important part of the election system because it gives voters a direct way to remove officials who are seen as unfit for their roles. It ensures that elected officials remain as responsive to the needs and concerns of their constituents between regular elections. However, the specific procedures, timelines, and requirements can differ widely across jurisdictions, reflecting local election laws and policies.